Do you trade with recruits?
I do business with anyone who's got gold. I ain't fussy. But no weed and no weapons, because I ain't stupid either. Anything else I can get you.
I'm on an assignment from the Inquisitor.
Really? What's the old man got you doing?
I'm supposed to find Hemlar's killer.
Haha, rather you than me.
It's both of us, actually. Master Vitus said you're to help me.
What? You're joking, ain't you?
Afraid not.
Oh, that's all I need. Okay, let's get this thing wrapped up quickly. I don't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side.
What do you know about Hemlar?
Ex-con, shifty type, scuttled around. Quiet too. You never knew what he was thinking.
Shifty and quiet isn't going to get us far.
What about clues? Have you searched his room?
I searched the room and Hemlar's body.
Did you find anything?
I found some food.
Was Hemlar poisoned? No, so I doubt that's of any importance. You might as well keep it.
I found a small amount of gold.
Hemlar always came across as having a fair amount of gold. Maybe he spent it.
Or someone took it.
And left the rest to cover his tracks. Maybe. You might as well keep what you found. Should be some reward for your work, eh?
I found some Brugal weed.
Not a surprise. He was dealing the stuff.
And you didn't think that was something to tell me straight away? Do you know where he got his supply?
He certainly didn't grow it himself. You'd never get away with that in here. Must have got it from outside. Don't know how. Hemlar wasn't allowed to leave the monastery.
So, he must have had a supplier on the outside. Or who had permission to leave the monastery. I found a knife in Hemlar's room.
Not many blades in this place. There's dry blood on it too. Hey, have you just given me the thing that killed him?
I think it is the murder weapon. But why leave it there? Have you seen this knife before?
Looks like one of Harlock's kitchen knives. Could be that the blood just came from the kitchens. Or am I being naive?
Any idea who was supplying Hemlar?
Well, don't look at me. I partake, but that's it. A lot of people smoke, not much else to do here. The powers that be must know, turn a blind eye. But whoever was supplying Hemlar must have been someone who could leave the monastery.
Who does that leave us with?
You need to talk to Master Palace. He's in charge of the gates.
You can relieve Dolman from his work, Casper.
What work?
Digging over the dung heap.
Yeah, thanks for that job opportunity. I think I'll pass.
Do you have a quill or any parchment?
Of course. Check in with me every now and then. Blank scrolls always sell well. And if you need a quill, I have one in stock.
Thanks. That could be handy.
Master Lumar's test, huh? You know what? I'll give you the quill for free.
Thanks.
Just make sure you buy the parchment from me, okay?
Show me what you've got. Can you get me a turkey?
What do you want with a turkey?
Can you get one?
It's not that easy. They're only for the mages.
How much for a turkey?
They're hard to come by. It would have to be 200 gold coins.
Here, let me have the turkey.
Fuck me! Someone must really want a turkey sandwich. That was destined for Ignatius's belly. Better hope he doesn't come looking for it.
what?
Hey, Taylor. It's time for you to take care of the dung heap.
And what are you offering?
Offering?
Well, I have no problem with getting dirty, but everything has a price.
What's your price for dealing with the dung heap?
Harlock stew. It's about the only decent thing to eat in here, and he only makes it once in a blue moon.
And you want my share?
Yes.
For a task you're supposed to do anyway.
Okay, fine. Then just bring me 10 apples instead. Fruit keeps you regular. You don't want to be corked up in a place like this.
Here are the apples you wanted.
Thanks. I'll get down the dung heap right away.
I need the names of everyone allowed to leave the monastery.
Do you? And you need these names, why?
I'm investigating Hemlar's murder.
I see. Murder is a serious business. However, I hope you aren't neglecting your basic training to carry this out.
No, I wouldn't neglect my training.
Tell me how far you've got, and I will see if I can help.
All I need are the names.
And all the Order needs is dedicated, trained warriors. I make it my personal goal to provide them. And there is no point in investigating if you can't defend yourself. Train, and we shall speak again.
I've advanced my training.
Good. Training is vital. I have here a list. This list names all those who has permission to leave the monastery recently.
That will be a great help.
Good. Then continue your investigation.
How do I get out of the monastery?
That's exactly what I asked when they forced me in here. But don't worry, someday they'll open the gate.
Someday.
Master Ignatius tells Pallas who can use the gate, but he's a pawn for the Inquisition like the rest of us. So, get comfortable. Have a look around at your own pace before you're packed off to the ruins.
Ignatius? Taylor told me about him.
Well, if you apply yourself to your studies, you'll soon find yourself in his presence.
What can you tell me about Hemlar?
Hemlar? Never got to know him. He's been here longer than us, so he didn't talk to new recruits.
You must know something about him.
Well, he spent a lot of time with Harlock in the kitchen.
And?
Harlock isn't the sort that talks much, but apparently the two of them had things to talk about. But you'll have to ask Harlock what it was.
Do you recognize this knife?
Let me see it. Ugh! It's got blood on it. Why are you showing me that?
Just take a quick look.
Yes, I've sharpened that blade. Certainly didn't have blood on it then. It's one of Harlock's kitchen knives.
Are you sure?
Course I'm sure.
Did you know Hemlar?
Course, this is a small place. Not knowing someone is damn difficult.
Did you have much to do with him?
No, he just got his staff and
And what?
well, now and again he sold people some bruggelweed. Everyone knew what he did. It was the monastery's worst kept secret.
Pallas gave me a list of everyone who can leave the monastery.
Let's have a look then. One of these people must have been Hemlar's partner. I don't know. Could be any one of them. You'll have to get them on their own, see what they know. Enzo and Ash are in the upper area of the monastery during the day, though. You're going to have to wait until nightfall to talk to them. That's when they return to their chambers. Unless you manage to finish basic training, then you'll get access to the upper monastery.
What about you? You're on the list.
You think I'd risk getting caught doing that? You stick out and cause trouble here, you get sent to the ruins.
You could be lying.
Yeah, but I ain't. Come on, would I be helping you if I was? You can keep questioning me, but you'll be wasting your time.
How are you doing? Any word on a replacement excrement relocation officer?
I found you a new shit shoveler, if that's what you mean.
I know, I've seen them. Thank you. I'd better go and check on the wine. Harlock has some top quality wine. I'd better taste it. Make sure it's not gone off.
Why not try a few? Make doubly sure.
Don't touch anything.
Tucker says you talked with Hemlar. Quite often.
He came here a lot, yes. He liked good food.
Good food.
Yep, if you want to know. We talked about cooking. Stews, soups, pastry, meat. Hemlar wanted to be a chef.
You expect me to believe you were exchanging recipes?
Believe what you like.
Carlson knows this knife.
So why you telling me?
He knows it's one of yours.
Then why did you need to ask me?
Your knife is the weapon which killed Hemlar, which makes you a suspect.
Maybe someone stole it from me. Yeah, maybe someone framed me.
Did you think of that, smart ass?
What do you know about Hemlar?
Hemlar, grumpy git, always sneaking about.
You didn't like him?
Most of us who bought from Hemlar didn't like him, just what he sold. Dealing with Hemlar was just a necessary evil.
What did he sell?
Brugelweed, smokes. Inflated prices though, he knew it was hard to get in here.
You seem annoyed.
Well, he went and got himself murdered, didn't he? So now, no Hemlar, and no Bruegel either.
Do you know much about Hemlar?
I believe he is one of the recruits. He once tried to sell me some Bruegel, but I did not wish to receive enlightenment that way.
You need the tusk of a boar to create an illusion.
Excellent. To create a Nautilus scroll, all you need is an old, empty Nautilus shell.
Hey, have you passed Master Ilumar's test?
Yes, he given it to you too. I found it exhausting.
Do you know the ingredients for the spells in the first circle?
I did, but I can't remember. It was ages ago.
You must remember something.
I suppose I should remember them, but I was smoking quite a lot at that time.
Come on, please think.
I'm thinking. No, I can't remember. But I got help from Master Abrax. Maybe you could.
Did you know Hemlar?
Not really. He was a friend of Harlock's. If Harlock has friends, that is.
Why shouldn't Harlock have friends?
He's a pirate. I heard he was once cook on the Eleanor. Cook, dishwasher, and on-board psychopath. He's utterly evil. A killer who doesn't care.
But he got on with Hemlar.
Even killers don't kill everyone. Suppose even they need friends.
What's the Eleanor?
The Eleanor's a ship. She belongs to the worst pirate on the 9 oceans. Captain Gregorius Emmanuel Steelbeard.
Steelbeard. Can you tell me about him? Anything other than his name?
Yes. Stay out of his way. They say he was seen in Harbour Town not long ago. Who knows what he was doing?
Right.
Oh, what now?
I hear you're a pirate.
Yeah, this kitchen can actually float. We only moved it up the mountain away from the sea to do some repairs.
Pirates are commonly ruthless killers.
Not all of them. And last I heard, Hemlar wasn't killed in a boat.
I just want to find out what you know.
Well, I don't know anything.
You sailed with Captain Steelbeard.
You're new, and you're full of questions. I don't like either of those things. That's the past. Leave it alone.
You're acting suspiciously.
You're acting like a loud-mouthed cock.
I want the truth. Other people will just go with perception, and you're a pirate. A pirate whose knife was used to kill someone.
Doesn't mean I did it.
To some people, it'd be enough to earn you the noose. So, do you want to help me find the truth, or get hanged for playing the tough guy?
Hell's storms, I'm a cook, not a fucking pirate. I've been a cook for years. I stopped. I came here, Oh, for fuck's sake. Hemlar was an idiot. He got caught up in stuff. I was trying to help him.
I'm listening.
He got his deliveries in the cemetery. He used to meet someone there at night. They did deals. He was earning. Thought a few gold coins made him important.
I need a name, Harlock. Who was Hemlar's partner?
He never said. He had his secrets. I don't know. You want to know what his favorite food was? Yeah, I'll tell you. He didn't tell me who he dealt with.
You could have told me that earlier. Saved yourself some hassle.
Stop there, brother.
Are you on guard duty?
You can't enter the cemetery. Please go back to your training.
Why can't I enter the cemetery?
This is where artifacts from the temples are being stored. The Inquisitor doesn't want them touched. Besides, some of them are dangerous.
Dangerous? In what way?
The artifacts are from the temple ruins. Who knows what ancient magic they contain? For your own safety, you should leave now.
Let me through.
No, absolutely not.
And there's no way I can persuade you?
No, absolutely not. Well, unless you've spoken to Harlock.
Harlock? The cook?
I've been out here all day with no food.
And what's that got to do with me?
I might turn a blind eye to you walking in there.
I'm looking for Hemlar's partner.
Partner?
You think he was, you know, with one of the novices?
No, he was dealing Brugal weed.
Oh! Well, I wasn't his partner. It wasn't me, if that's what you wanted to know.
I heard Hemlar used to come to the cemetery regularly. What do you know about that?
He was here, but so were a lot of people.
Who did Hemlar meet with in there?
No idea.
You're a terrible gatekeeper, you know that.
I stand here day and night until my legs drop off. Now I get abuse. It doesn't matter if it's pouring rain or I'm freezing my balls off. I stand here and do my job.
You must have seen something.
It was dark. What could I have seen?
If you did your job, you'd know who went in.
No one. If I let people in, I'd be back turning over the dung heap. So get it clear, I didn't let anyone in.
It was dark. So, someone did come and they came at night. What else?
Nothing. Hemlar came here at night, that's all. You're not losing me my job.
You will lose your job if I talk to the masters and they have to come down here. Let's try this. You take a bribe and turn a blind eye to what's going on in the cemetery.
You've got no proof.
And you stink of guilt.
I'm screwed, aren't I? If I talk, you've got to put a word in for me with the masters.
Tell me what you know about Hemlar.
Hemlar was in the cemetery all the time. He met someone there.
Who was that?
I don't know, honest. Hemlar always slipped me some weed to look the other way. That's what I did. You know how lousy guard duty is. The only thing I can tell you is that he must have met one of the novices. That's all I was able to make out.
Take a look at this list.
But I didn't see anything, I told you. It could have been any of the novices.
Think hard.
Well, you can cross Enzo off. I'd have recognized him. Stinks of scrolls and study. Looks like there's a broom up his arse. It wasn't him. The others... could be. I don't know.
I've got some stew, but you can't have it.
Then I'm not letting you in.
Is there anything else we can trade?
I wanted that stew. That stew is one of the few little pleasures in this place. Sorry, but if anything happened in there, I'd be cleaning out the cesspits for a month. Why should I risk that if I don't get anything?
You needn't worry. I'll be fine in there.
It's not you I'm worried about, it's the artifacts.
Is there anything I can give you to get into the cemetery?
I'll think about it. Unless you think of something first. Something that would be worth my risk.
I found something on Hemlar's partner.
What?
Hemlar used to meet someone in secret, a novice.
That eliminates Harlock, Tucker, and Carlson. What else do you know?
Enzo wasn't Hemlar's partner. I've a witness who'll state that.
Then that just leaves Ash and Taylor.
What can you tell me about them?
I never thought that much of it before. But Hemlar and Taylor used to fight a lot. No idea what about. Could be. It was about their business.
Now you tell me. You didn't think that was important?
Hey, calm down. Like I said, I didn't think anything of it. Scuffles happen. People are tense.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I've heard that you had arguments with Hemlar.
What are you saying? That I killed him? I never touched him.
You were seen in the cemetery the night he was killed.
So?
So, that makes me suspicious.
Damn that Hemlar. He's dead and still making my life miserable.
Just tell me what you know.
Okay, so I saw Hemlar in the cemetery. He was always heading there late at night. Rumour was he hid his gold in one of the graves, but turned out he was meeting someone. Didn't see their face.
Why were you there?
The grumpy bastard was overcharging me for Bruegel. He knew I needed it, and knew I was nervous about getting caught. I wanted to pay him back.
So you killed him?
No! I was hoping to find out if the rumours were true about the gold being hidden there. So I followed him. But he just had this secret little meeting and left. Went back to his room, and his mystery friend disappeared into the upper part of the monastery.
The upper part?
Well, naturally, I couldn't follow him. I'm not allowed up there.
I hear you hang around the cemetery at night.
Who says?
It's where you met your partner, Hemlar.
That's not true. I had a test to pass there. You've got this all wrong. You should be grilling Taylor. He was always arguing with Hemlar.
Let's have a little talk, you and me.
About what? I know nothing about anything.
Well, I know you were supplying weed to Hemlar.
That's a lie.
You're the only novice with access to the upper area of the monastery and to the cemetery.
So? What does that prove? So?
So, I have a witness. You keep lying, this will only get worse. But I can help you.
All right, all right. I did get the Bruegel for Hemlar. But I didn't kill him, I swear.
But you know something about it.
I only know Hemlar was being threatened. Maybe someone didn't like him dealing.
Who threatened Hemlar?
No idea. And I don't want to guess.
I'm not looking for someone who stole a bowl of stew. Hemlar is dead. I'm looking for a murderer, Ash.
You want to know who killed Hemlar? Do you really want to find out?
Why do you think I'm here?
All right, you sell Bruegel weed yourself. Whoever killed Hemlar will probably come after you.
Are you trying to help me or get me killed? All right, give me the Bruegel weed.
I can't believe I'm just handing my gear over. Here's the packet. There are 10 smokes left inside. You'll have to sell or give away enough rolls to make it clear you're the new dealer. Oh, and Hemlar sold his Bruegel for 50 gold coins a roll. It'd be a good idea to stick to that if you want to avoid hassle.
What do I do once I've sold all the Bruegel?
That's up to you. Wait, see if the killer does something. Up to you. If you're lucky, they might talk to you, find out more. Or they might just take their chance.
Like you did with Hemlar.
It'll be when you go to sleep, or get in a bath. Any time you're off guard, that's when I'd do it. Only it wasn't me, right?